Hey guys, Abner Miranda here. Today I wanted to talk with you about springs in your weapons and springs, namely springs in your magazines. As you guys know, or maybe you don't know, when you're talking about the recoil spring in your Glock, when it begins to go bad, and this one actually isn't too bad, but when it begins to go bad, that stack right there, instead of it being nice, clean, neat coils, you can kind of see in the middle where it's got sort of a serpentine little twist to it. That is indicative of the fact that the spring is beginning to fatigue. And as they fatigue, your ejection patterns change, and that's your indicator that the spring's got to go. And these things are like, I don't know, $5 or some ridiculously cheap amount of money. So this is one of those things that people tend to, they keep track of. But when it comes to their magazines, the mentality that I hear people say is, oh, well, I've got dedicated training mags and I've got dedicated carry mags. And periodically I unload everything and I stretch my mags out. And I go, what? Once I've been out here for a while with a training mag, I end up passing it forward as a carry mag because I now know I can trust that mag. I don't change the spring because I can trust that mag. That combo, the spring, the floor plate, the follower, everything. I can trust that setup. I don't change out my springs until I flat out begin to have malfunctions with training mags. I do not change out my springs. And guys, once I have a set of carry mags, which I now have, I don't really screw with it. I leave it alone. It is not compression that kills springs. It is cycles. Just like if you take a paper clip and you twist and you twist and you twist, what happens? It begins to build heat and eventually it goes bing and it breaks. Why? Because you fatigue the metal. There are so many coils in these springs. If there were like 2 coils and it was a really stiff spring with like 2 coils from there to there, yeah, I'd say you got a problem because you're compressing those 2 coils to the very bottom, to about there in the magazine. And yeah, you've got a problem. You don't have enough metal that can take enough cycles. But these mags have been proven for decades to run and run and run and run and run. And I think I read something somewhere years ago of mags that were found I think they were World War II mags that had been found somewhere, and they were fired, and they actually worked. Look, better example of this is right now our guys are in the Middle East fighting people carrying 50-year-old AKs with 50-year-old mags. And at that, I'll close the video. As always, I thank you guys for watching. God bless you all. Get those guns out in practice. Have a good one.